Hi, I'm Danica Tormohlen, coming to you live from the ESCA show in Hot Springs, Virginia. And I'm on the show floor at the August Robotics booth with Faris Irandoost. Is this your first time exhibiting here at the event?
Yes, it's our first time exhibiting. We've attended a couple, but yeah, we're fully involved this time around.
Some of our people may have seen your product before, but didn't know who does it and who else you're working with. So tell us a little bit about the product.
Sure, yeah, it's quite common. So we've been around for about 5 years now, and our robots, they go around in pairs and they have guiding stations that guide them to make floor markings on the ground. We can mark on any surface, concrete, carpet, parking lots, etc. And we use different variations of our paint, sometimes chalky and sometimes more consistent for different types of activities. The robots mark roughly around 85 to 95 marks per hour, and they can execute a 2 or 3 hall show within a 2 to 3 hour framework. And the aim is to make the floor markings easier because it's a dirty, dangerous, and dull task for a lot of people. So we make it a lot easier, more efficient, and cost effective. And we try to work with the labor pools and take some overflow, do more complex markings, etc.
Great. So who are some of the contractors that you are already working with?
So we have done a lot of work for Freeman. Fern has a long-term engagement with us. Some venues within the ASM have engaged us for a trial. And then we have others that have done service jobs with us here and there. I would say most of the general service contractors have come into contact with us, have used us a time or two. And also production companies, they do a lot of work with us where they have one-off jobs or certain specific situations that are a little bit more difficult to mark. They come to us to get it done. And we're pretty flexible with our turnaround times.
So you work with venues, production companies, and even venues directly, not necessarily show organizers directly, right?
No, sometimes we've been approached by show organizers and they're becoming more aware of this technology being available, so they directly ask for it. But we always tell them that we'll work with your general service contractor to execute this for you.
So some of the pros would be quicker, more accurate. Tell us some of the pros.
Yeah, there's always, with technology comes more automation, more efficiency, time savings, cost savings, and at the same time around the clock markings, because obviously you can't have people available at all times of the night. You can, but there's a lot of restrictions for people and spaces and bring them in and housing them, etc. So we do take care of the overtime and the odd hours. We do also take care of, as I mentioned, complex layouts, because more and more technology companies are providing very complex layouts like X's, wagon wheels, circles. They do large booths with like central designs, even flowers. We've seen some really crazy stuff that happens in the industry. We can help with those.
What are some of the biggest shows maybe some of our listeners and viewers might know that you've worked with in terms of doing theirs?
Absolutely. Do a best. We've done a lot of good work in Indianapolis. We just did the Origins, which is a gaming event and it's quite large within Columbus. We do a lot of Las Vegas events, Dell Technologies Worlds, HP Discover, and we also do the IBM ServiceNow, etc. Most of the technology events in the industry comes to us with our partner, with our general service contractor partner. And then obviously a lot of gaming, animation stuff has come to us for marking as well.
What are some trends or what are some new things that you're seeing or that are maybe in development right now with your product?
Oh, a lot of new enhancements are coming. So one of the things that we heard directly from contractors was that they wanted to have a snake path present so that the person taping the ground can follow the trend of what's completed by the robot. So we offer iPads where the union and the labor can see what's completed so far, and they can follow the snake path. So that's already a feature that's available. We're also doing much quicker calibration points, which means we go into a venue and within 20 to 30 minutes we can calibrate an area by shooting laser points and ensuring that we understand the layout of the space versus the CAD diagram that comes through for us from the organizers and from the GSCs. The other thing that we've added is we've actually enhanced the life cycles of the consumables, and with the paint we've provided different textures for different use cases and scenarios, and we will have in the future some enhancements in terms of the programs that work with us for the diagrams. So those are all up and in the works right now, and we'll be releasing information on the enhancements as they come through on our website and through our social media.
Excellent. One last question. Any challenges that you have, or what are some things that maybe make it hard to work with a particular venue or a particular show? Anything that show organizers can do or general service contractors can do to like maximize and make it easier to work with?
Yeah, absolutely. We actually get a lot of floor space that's clear, but sometimes we have obviously obstacles within, and we understand the limitations of the timing of move-in for the shows. We've actually developed a technology that has sensors and can go around electronic boxes, cables on the ground. It can actually go around forklifts, etc. But of course, it's much easier for us if the space is clear of obstacles, because the job would be done a lot quicker. The other, I think, challenge that everybody is aware of, obviously, is just ensuring that the labor pool that's out there understands the technology and onboarding it to them so that they actually use the knowledge to add some skills and be able to gear themselves towards the future. So that's the direction that we're seeing happening as well.
And this right next to you, the cardboard cutout, is that essentially what it looks like? Give us some idea about the size, and it's the life size?
What
Okay.
it is, yes.
Okay.
And essentially 2 people can pick it up. One person, a stronger individual, can probably pick it up and put it inside a box. We obviously box them and ship them globally and in the United States, everywhere. We have different models present for our clients, which allow clients to keep it at their space, at their storage space, and they continue using it, or we will drop in with the robots and we'll handle it on their behalf. This size is pretty accurate, and they work with the guiding stations that are on the ground to be able to go where they go. So we would supply all the equipment that goes with it, the brains of the operation, and the consumables for it.
Excellent. That's great. Thank you so much for
Thanks so much,
spending.
Danica, for your time.
Yeah, I really
It's great
appreciate
talking
it.
to you.